Well, I was thinking about this, and I remember when I was editorial page editor about 10 years ago, we did a big series on race relations and how the blacks and the whites in Wichita Falls have been separated for years, literally by a bridge. And we took apart education, health, the workforce, and we showed how where the tensions were. And I didn't feel like we could do that honestly without exposing our own part of racism. And so when we did the series, I also wrote a series of editorials that kind of pointed the finger at us, because there was a time in Wichita Falls, if you were black, you weren't born, you didn't get married, and you didn't die in our newspaper. And I was ashamed to find that out, but I thought we should expose it. And so it was a tough thing, but I was proud that we did it. I took a lot of heat from the older generation, saying, how dare you trample on the grave of the guy who started this newspaper. And I said, I didn't know him. He didn't write my check. He didn't sign my check. And if that's the way he ran his newspaper, then I don't need to respect him. And it was tough. I had to live with that for several months, but it was good to expose that and just throw it all out there, the big elephant in the room. And I couldn't have done it objectively without owning up to our own part of it. So we were really proud of that. Well, I hope that we can be a trailblazer. We have done that with the centralized desk in Texas, where we took the 4 newspapers and a centralized copy desk to try to keep more feet on the ground. You got to find other ways to be more efficient. And so I think for Scripps, we could be the trailblazers. We could do it with social media. We could do it with finding ways to make people pay for our content that we're giving away for free. I think that the younger generation is used to paying for things. My daughter downloads everything on iTunes. She watches nothing on television. She downloads all of her TV shows, all of her movies. And so I think, there is a generation there that is just accustomed to paying for content, and we could be the trailblazers that either incrementally or just certain things on our websites that we charge for. And we just got to be the one with the guts to start doing it. Curiosity. I left it and I was miserable because I went to a job that I thought was in my degree field, and I was miserable 4 days into that other job, and because it's just everything's curiosity. I'm curious about what's going on. I want to be the one that knows everything.